Hello, is to Seal. Today we have another P session class at home. Today we have tennis table. Okay, is a sequence to tennis. This time we have improvised again at home, so you have to look for these things before you start your session. Okay, we need a table. This table is for 4, but it can extend to 6. So I'm looking forward to extending to 6. I have level 1 balloon. Okay, it's a very soft ball. Okay. This one you buy at 99 cents. You inflate it, you tie it, and you put a little bit of tape. Look, like this. So it has some weight. Okay, it works very nice. Look, okay, and it has a good bounce. Make sure that you don't press the tape too much, that it loses the shape as a ball. This one is a ball for beginners. It jumps about only 25%. Okay, let me see if I have. Okay, this one, look. You buy a Walmart, and it has a 75% jump only. Let me show it to you. You can just spot it. Okay, it's the one with the red, big red area. Okay, and it's very important because it doesn't jump. Look, it doesn't jump as much. Opposite. Let me see if I have the other ball. I don't have the other ball from the other day. I put it away probably. Okay, look, it has a good jump to play tennis. And of course, we have the tennis ball, the ping pong balls, I'm sorry. But I have to color it. I colored 3. Okay, because of the visibility in here is white. And look, okay, you can see it much better when it bounces. Of course, we have the fry pan. Okay, and the fry pan is going to be used on this ball. Okay, because of the weight. So the fry is going to go with this one, adjusting to that one. Okay, and the paddle. Okay, this is a paddle, very inexpensive. Okay, it's going to go with level 3 and level 1 ping pong. Okay, now the first thing we're going to learn is how we grab it. We're going to get adjusted. When they play ping pong, okay, regular ping pong, a lot of players grab it like that. Okay, or like this. So with that finger in here and this one release, or like this. Okay, in the back, okay, it looks like this. His fingers in here, okay, just tight, or this one loose. Okay, they have different ways. Okay, this is the ping pong way. Okay, but we are getting adjusted to who we are, and I like this. I see this. This is an adapting way of doing the ping pong. Okay, look, 4 fingers, squeeze 3, and you leave this one covering that area. Okay, then when you turn, it's going to look, that finger is not going to be like this. Okay, it's going to be released a little bit. Look, not tied to the 3 fingers, but just release like this. So we here. Okay, now we're going to talk about the stance. Okay, so we here, and we have the paddle ball here. In order to have a backhand, it's hard to do this when the ball is here. So if the ball is here, okay, we just have to drop the left foot, okay, and get, okay, a backhand. This is the tennis way. Remember, the tennis way is this. Okay, the tennis way is dropping that foot and going in here, right? Usually when we were doing the forehand, we do that. But because it's a very small space, okay, we are going to adjust it just a tiny bit more like a ping pong idea for tennis table, which is going to be, you are going to drop that foot, but not as much, okay? You're just going to go a little bit sideways, okay? Can you see me now? Oh, okay. Right there. Okay? And the thing is that usually it's just a push with the whole torso. So torso twist is very important the way we're doing things right now. If you're here, you're just going to drop a little bit and look, you're going to push. Especially the balloon. The balloon, you cannot hit it like that because it flies and does that. Okay, so these are tips that I'm going to review again. With here, you're just going to drop and you're going to use more like a whole body. If we do that, it's going to fly away, it's going to run away from us. So let's make sure that if you're going to do the backhand, here is kind of hard, so you have to be sideways a little bit, okay, and use, okay, this is too straight. You're going to come down just a little bit in here, drop your shoulder a little bit as they tell us to do. I'm learning ping pong too, but I love the idea of learning new things. I played handball before. Handball I can do very nicely. Okay, I can do backhand, okay, front hand, okay, snapping. That's why I understand tennis and baseball, because it's the same mechanics. But ping pong is definitely very different because it uses more like a torso movement, okay? So practice first, okay, in order to start. So before we start, let's do some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a chest press. Okay, make sure that those muscles, okay, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, let's do some torso twists. Make sure we're using a lot of the upper body. We're not going to move much of the lower body because of the table. Okay. We can do a lot of the movement without moving the lower back. And since it's very close to us, it's kind of very difficult to start moving the lower back. Usually you can just do the upper body to work things. So we're adjusting because it's a table, it's creative, and it's something that we can have fun with somebody else at home, okay? So let's stretch a little bit. This is a sequence to tennis, okay? I would love you guys to do a regular warm-up, but it's the seal way. Usually we warm up, right? We always warm up the lower back a lot and the upper body. Right now we're doing mostly the upper body. We're just going to do a couple of warm-ups, okay, stretches for the bottom. But in reality, the upper body is our aim for this session. Let's do another one in here. Okay, very important. Another torso twist. And forward. A little bit on the side. Okay, good. Shoulders shrinking. Okay, and raise. Well, I think I'm ready. I hope that you are. So we're going to start from the simple to the more complex. I'm going to put 2 balls, 3 ping pongs on this. I have 2 other balls that I prepared. I'm more prepared this time, so I don't have to look for things around. And I can have more fun. Okay, that's the reason why I prefer more equipment this time. Because since I'm not an expert on the subject and I'm not a ping pong professional, well, I have to make sure that I have what it needs in order for me to have some fun. So let's start. Ready? Okay, we're gonna serve it sideways. Okay, like in a forehand drive. Okay, and let's start. Good. Let's start again. Always start like with a serve. Okay, good. Excellent. Let's see if we can do, so we're gonna try to achieve with this a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's try now the forehands. 1, 2, 3. Look, push it. Push it. Okay, let's work on the push. Good. Push. Look, we are pushing, not hitting. Excellent. All right. Okay, now I'm going to go to the second level. Same thing. Okay, this both bounces only, remember, only 25%. It doesn't go, so you have to be ready because it doesn't have a high jump. So you have to be ready. So you're going to start the way we serve. I'm going to try to change from a forehand. There you go. Good. Let's try again. Backhand. Set it up from forehand. Oh, all right. It's getting to be fun. One more round. I'm going to try to do 7 combined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it didn't make it. I'm going to try again because I didn't make it. 1, backhand, forehand. Okay, one thing is important is that you keep your elbow. You cannot keep your elbow like ping pong in here. Usually the elbow on ping pong is somewhere in here and you do that. And here you have to make sure that you move your elbow a little bit more higher because it's a more bouncy ball. So it's kind of hard to do this, so you have to keep moving your elbow. Adjust your elbow. Look. Adjust your elbow. Look. Adjust your elbow. Okay? So a little higher. All right, and let's continue with the last stage. Whew. This one is not easy. Never played ping pong before, because that's the whole point, to actually do new things that you have never done. Please, you'll be rooting for me, okay? Backhand. Oh, beautiful. I'm not doing that bad. Okay, let's serve it. Remember, always starts from the beginning. Remember, it's a forehand drive serve. Okay, don't hit it. Try to push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Let's continue. Ready? Okay, remember to grab your hand, to have your finger in here, okay, and remember to have that finger right there. Okay, that's the adaptation that we did, not this way. Okay, this is the way that some of those guys are using. Look. It's very hard. It has more risk. It's better for your wrist. It has more wrist movement. It is true. That's why when I did the research, look. Oh, it is better, but it's harder. Just the grabbing. Look. It has a better risk. Okay, but I'm gonna go back to this one because it's easier for us to grab it. Excellent. And I'm going to do one more for those that want to try it the other way. Okay, and look at the hand. Okay, so we're going to do one more set like that. It's fun. I never played this, but I think I'm going to start. Look, I'm trying to remember the coaching points, which was, look, use my, more like this type of shoulder drop. You see? Ooh, it's not easy. You have to be impressed with those guys because they are. Awesome. Okay, let's do the last one. We all deserve to learn. So I'm going to use, okay, I'm going to use the last two. For those guys that don't have a paddle, we'll have this, and we're going to use this one. And I'm going to get this one ready because I wanted to do. Okay, use that one, and I'm gonna get this ready for the last part. Okay, coach is ready. Okay, this is gonna be when I'm sitting. Maybe I'm tired, and since I'm tired, I want to make sure that I'm sitting and relaxing. I can do also the work. Okay, so let's go tennis way. Tennis table, right? Beautiful. Forehand. Remember, always bring it. Backhand. Ah. One more. Let's go Easter seals. Good. See, every time that I change to the right way of positioning, it gets easier. Okay, forehand, sideways. So this is for the guys that don't have a paddle. Okay. Now let's go and do the work. I want to rest a little bit. And because I want to rest a little bit, I'm gonna put it, I'm just gonna put it like this, look, like this. So I can go like this, a little bit more, okay? Hope you don't mind. Okay, let's go, and you're using the paddle, putting your hand in here. Woo, this is awesome. Okay, look, see, it went that way. If it goes that way, look, I'm able to just sit down. This coach is a little bit tired, okay? Beautiful. We did it. We did it. It's the same thing. We are having some fun, okay? I have a spongy ball, and I'm going to use the spongy ball too, okay? It's kind of more difficult because it has more weight. I have to be standing like using the other ball. Like using this ball, you have to be standing. It has more weight, and this doesn't really move it. So I did it to make sure that when you are making choices, don't use the paddle with a regular tennis. Use the fry pan, okay, if you can and you're standing. But you can use this one with the paddle if you're sitting, okay? Make sure, see, because it has It doesn't weigh much, and you should be able to do with the paddle. Let's try again. Ready? Good. Backhand. Forehand. Good. One more set. Woo. All right. Easter seal. Everything that you do is important that you enjoy. As you see, I sweat, I enjoy, I make mistakes. It's fun. These things you have at home, the fry pan, and there's one of the 99 cents that is smaller than this one, okay, lighter, that you can also use. It costs 99 cents. And when your parents go that way, then that man, remember to buy me the paddle, okay? Then you got balloons. This one you can find, okay, in Walmart. Make sure I'm not, I just want to make sure that I'll give you the places where I found them. Okay, we're gonna just stretch a little bit, cool down, okay? That's one set. I was standing too much, that's why I'm actually trying to loosen up my muscles, okay? Okay, beautiful. Neck, side to side, all around, okay? Some raised shoulders, arm rotations, 1, 2, 3. We're not doing a lot of cool down today. I know you know how to do the sequence, and I know you really know how to do the warm-up, the stretching, then the cool down, the stretching, the Easter seal way. So I'm trusting you with that, okay? I just wanted to make sure that I give you a sequence of that is stable at home that most likely uses less space and is more comfortable on playing for you at home, okay? Let's stretch. Excellent. Touch back. Torso twist. The last thing I'm going to tell you. A lot of times I work on technique. I want you to get a little bit of technique, but listen. You have to get adjusted to who you are, to how much you love the game, and always be comfortable on doing your own thing. The most important thing is that you exercise, not that you become a professional player. It is important to get technique. I'll give you some of the coaching points, but make sure that before you become this perfectionist in your life of sports, you enjoy more. I do. Ping pong is something new to me. I'm going to keep working in there to see if I can get to drop my shoulder, okay, more like a torso twist, hitting the ball, swinging, backhand and forehand drive. But at the same time, I also want to have fun and don't limit myself because of that. Thank you very much. I hope that you have enjoyed like I have. I miss you. I hope that you're doing great with your family, and I'll see you soon.